And good morning, sports fans, and good morning, Savannah, and of course, the Low Country. It's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, heard every Saturday morning right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. That's right. I'm live out in the Sound Garden. Let me move this way. As you can see over my shoulders, the drums are still set up for tonight. It's the Legends of Rock Tribute Extravaganza Festival. They had bands last night. The place was packed. They got 4 bands today. You can see the roadie up there, soundstage man right there, getting everything set for tonight. So, yeah, it even starts this early in the morning here at Coach's Corner. We got people setting up. We got people cleaning. We got people blowing. So if you hear a lot of noise, it's because we got a big night here at the Sound Garden again tomorrow night, tonight. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there it is. There's a little, let's add this to the stream. There you go. So I got to go to my notes because that's a little small for me to read. But tonight, starting at 5 o'clock, Monkey Man, the tribute band to the Rolling Stones. I'm pretty sure they're a local group that does that. That's from 5 to 5:30. Then from 6 to 7 p.m., we got Cherry Bomb, tribute to Joan Jett. And then at 7:30, we come on with 84, the tribute to the Van Halen group. You know, Van Halen, everybody knows Van Halen. And then at 9:15, closing out the Legends of Rock Tribute Music Festival will be Hotel California. Do I have to tell you who that is? It's the Eagles. So that's what will be going on today here at Coach's Corner. Besides me doing my show here this early in the morning, you got to be excited about it, and I got a great lineup. Okay, start off talking about local news, local notes, local sports, whatever you want to talk about. Okay, then I'll get into period number 2, okay, or quarter number 2. You want to talk about football. All right, we'll talk to Tim Guidera, WTOC Morning Break co-host. We're going to talk about football. We're going to talk about golf. We're going to talk about baseball. That'll be about 9:15. At 9:30, we'll have the athlete of the week, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic athlete of the week, Cade Garola, not Chad Garola, Cade Garola from Savannah Country Day. He was supposed to come on last week. Friday night game was pushed back really late. They had to get to the ball game early Saturday, so he couldn't come on. So we're going to try and do that again today. And then wrapping it up at 9:45, we're going to talk a little hockey. That's right, hockey in good old Savannah, Georgia. 6 months out from the opening night for the East Coast Hockey League team from Savannah, Georgia, the Savannah Ghost Pirates, with the owner, Bob Ohrablo. So I'm excited about that. That's what we got today. So let's go to the dudes and notes. Of course, we call this 3 steps in the door. We'll start with high school, college, and then pro. High school, I know we want to talk about baseball scores, soccer scores, but I'm going to talk about golf. We got a lot of young golfers here. We got a lot of young guns in junior golf. And, when you get recognized by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, okay, as one of the top golfers in the state, you must be something special. And when you get a scholarship to go to Auburn, you got to be something special on golf. And that's, of course, Reed Lauder, senior out of Savannah Country Day. He was ranked as one of the top 10 high school golfers here in the state of Georgia, and he's from Savannah, Georgia. So, he finished strong in the Georgia High School State Association last year. He finished in second place. Okay, he helped the Hornets as a team finish in second place. He was named the Savannah High School Golfer of the Year, I think all 4 years that he's been in high school. Well, 3 years. He's got 1 more year to go. Okay, he's ranked 47th in the Association of Junior America Junior Golf Association, so that's pretty special. He won the Sam Burns AJGA Classic last year, which qualifies him for next week to play in the Corn Ferry Tour that's coming here. We'll talk all about the Corn Ferry Tour with the man himself. He used to be the golf columnist at the Savannah Morning News. Now he's the co-host on TV, Tim Guidera. All right. So he shot a 9 under to win the inaugural Sam Burns Classic, which earned him an exemption to the Corn Ferry Club Car Tour coming up next week. Mary Miller, girl, only a sophomore. Okay. One of the top golfers in the country. All right. She's ranked, where's my rankings? 235th. And she's only a sophomore. Okay. She started out hot on the high school golf season already. She's won 2 or 3 events. So Mary Miller, remember that name. And a freshman over at St. Vincent's Academy, Kate Barbara. Okay. So we got a lot of top golfers in this area. Make sure you know them. Savannah Chatham County Public Schools brought back the senior showcase Wednesday night. It was packed. Girls' game was exciting. Boys' game was exciting. A lot of slams, a lot of jams. So if you want to check out the games, you can go to YouTube. Terry Hines, the coach at Jenkins, he put on the production on YouTube. I'll find the name and I'll let you know. You can go watch that game again. All right. Calvary Day School linebacker. You're going to hear a lot of kids signing out of Calvary Day School the next couple of years. Okay. Troy Ford, he's a junior. He announced his college commitment on Wednesday. Packed house out there at Specialty Sports Complex on the field. Okay, he's recruited or had like 21 offers from top schools. Okay, he narrowed it down. He'll be going to play for the Black Knights at Central Florida. Okay, Gus Malzahn. So congratulations, Troy Ford. Other high school news rankings. Okay, we got some rankings. Richmond Hill came into this week ranked 5th with an 11-3 record. They've taken on Effingham County this week. So I don't know exactly. I know last night they lost, so I got some region schedules. Let me get the region schedule up here before I do these rankings, okay? There we go. I don't know if you could see. It's a little small for me. But Effingham County is 5-0 in region play, and they won last night. So Effingham County might be the team to beat in that region. Richmond Hill was ranked. South Effingham's getting a lot of recognition. All right, then we go to the 4A, Benedictine, 10-2. They won last night. They're pretty much going to be a lock for first place. Jenkins and Islands will play for that second and third place spot. Then we go to the Class 1A private Savannah Christian. Big win last night. As you can see right here, they were 5-1 going into the week. I think they're 7-1 right now. So they're taking a stronghold on that Class A private. Then, of course, we can't forget about Georgia Independent School Association. St. Andrews not off to a good season. Memorial hasn't won either in region play. And then the Habersham School, which I've only got them for playing like 3 or 4 games. So that's what I got off the internet. Georgia High School State Association standings, and, of course, Max Prep. So that's our baseball score. Soccer rankings, we still have 2 teams ranked. Country Day is ranked number 9th, boys in 1A private. And the 3A girls, we got to go with the Savannah Arts Academy, who's off to a 10-4 start. College, Savannah State baseball. The Tiger baseball team is off to a 14-1 start in the SEAC. They're number 1 in the East Division. All right. They're 15-6 overall. They beat Morehouse College last week in a 3-game series. They'll be at Lane College today, doubleheaded today at noon, and then a single game tomorrow at 12. Savannah State's Jose Santiago was named the SEAC Pitcher of the Week last week, according to a press release from the conference last Monday. This is the second time Mr. Santiago has done this. The sophomore right-hander threw 5 innings and 12-0 out of Moorhead last Saturday. He allowed no runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts to improve 6-0 on the season. Way to go, Jose Santiago. In softball, Lady Tigers are 3-12 overall, 1-7. They'll be home this weekend, taking on Fort Valley State. Doubleheader starting today at 1. Then the rubber game or the third game tomorrow at 1 p.m. SCAD bowling is at the NAIA National Championships. The qualifiers are sectionals. The men's and women's are just on the edge of making the national championship, so we'll find out more this weekend. Track and field is at the Emory Thrills in the Hills Open in Atlanta, Georgia. The men's cycling is at Appalachian State at the ACC Dual Conference meet all day long. Women's lacrosse is at women's lacrosse. I think they are ranked 7th in the country. They had a big win. They knocked off number 5 Reinhardt last week. They'll be at Point University at West Point, Georgia. And the tennis team is home at Bacon Park. They'll be playing at Bacon Park at 3 o'clock against Kaiser University. Once again, SCAD Sports. Golf is ranked 5th. Women's golf is ranked 5th. Women's lacrosse ranked 7th. Women's tennis is 7th. Men's tennis is 25th. And men's golf is 12th. Okay, where we going here? We're right on schedule. Pro sports. Atlanta Braves, they're back. Okay, Ronald Acuna Jr. is back. He's slated to start or to play, be eligible to play the first week of May. So he won't up with the team April 7th. He'll be in the dugout. He'll be on the bench, but he won't be on the field. April 7th in Truist Park. The Braves will be taking on the Reds. I guess they'll get their bling this week too. So, they'll get their bling during the first week. They have a 4-game set with the Reds, then go play Washington. The Braves have 52 players in camp, 25 are pitchers, 13 are infielders, 9 outfielders, and 5 catchers, okay? Remember, they got to break it down to 26 players by April 7th. On Wednesday, Atlanta optioned right-hander Tuki Toussaint and outfielder Drew Waters to AAA Gwinnett. 6 of the top Braves prospects are in camp, so it's pretty exciting for the Atlanta Braves right now to defend their World Championship trophy and ring. All right, Hawks. Don't get me started with Hawks. They're going to be in the playoffs. They knocked off the Knicks the other night. They solidified at least a 10 spot. The top 10 teams make the playoffs. I think teams 9 and 10 have to do a playoff to get in, or teams 8, 9, and 10 have to do a playoff to get in. So we'll see how that works. Last night they won, so they're back to 500. They're 37-37. They beat Golden State 121-10. Golden State has dropped 4 in a row. Trae Young scored 33 points. Danilo Gallinari, added 25, and they held on to beat the Golden State Warriors 121-110. All right, up next, Monday for the Hawks in Indiana against the Pacers at 7 o'clock. All right, Brian Harmon is at the World Golf Championship Del Tech match play. I got to talk to Tim Guidera about this because I don't understand it. So we'll talk about last week. He finished 5th at the Valspar Open, 14 under. He finished 5th. The winner was 18 under. So go figure that one. He's 66 in the FedEx Cup, and he's 50 overall in the world. Gene Sowers has off till April 1st. He's tied for 48th. He's 48th in the Charles Schwab Cup. Don't forget this next weekend, the PGA Korn Ferry Tour in Savannah. It's starting today. There's a race going on for little kids on the Deer Creek Golf Course today. Tim Guidera is going to tell us all about that. Savannah Falcons tonight over in Daffin Park at Moores Field, 6 o'clock against the Jacksonville Spartans, okay? The Falcons had a week off last week. Savannah Bananas, they're in Montgomery, Alabama. Okay, the Bananas beat the Party Animals last night 3-2. The Bananas have won, I think, 4 out of 5 matches. This is match number 6 tonight, 7 o'clock Central Time, which will be 8 o'clock our time. Go to YouTube, subscribe to the Savannah Bananas Land, and you can watch the game. Sports Council, next week, another big weekend. Besides the golf, the Korn Ferry Club Car Championship, we have the Public Women's Half Marathon and 5K. Starts at 7:30. It's a packed house. Okay, half marathon, 13.1 miles. 5K, 3.1 miles. So it's going to be all over the place. The race benefits, half marathon. You get a half marathon finisher medal, invitation to their virtual race bag, office race magazine, and goodies from some other local partners. Don't forget also Savannah Sports Council is bringing back the Georgia Power Sports Awards Luncheon, okay? If you're a high school student, you're a scholar athlete, you have a chance to getting a $1,000 scholarship from the Savannah Sports Council. What you got to do is apply, okay? Go to Savannah Sports Council on the internet, go to the Georgia Power Sports Award Luncheon, fill out the application. You can get a $1,000 scholarship. It has to be done by April 15th. All right, that's it right now. Up next, we're going to talk to the man himself. Morning Break co-host, the man himself, Tim Guidera from WTOC. Used to be the sports writer at Savannah Morning News. Jumped ship, went over to get on TV. I know it's a little sunny here. As soon as that sun gets a little higher, I'll have it out of my face. But you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here from Coach's Corner in the Sound Garden. Don't forget, I got to make sure I pronounce this right. The second day of the Legends of Rock Tribute Music Festival. The Sound Garden Events proudly presents the Legend of Rock Tribute Music Festival. So check it out. I'll talk about that later on in the show. I'll be back after 3 minutes because I got to thank my sponsors. Hey, tune in. Tim Guidera talking football, golf, and baseball. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Sound Garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. Come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why there's always sports, live music in the sound garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV, because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. Come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And good morning, sports fans, and welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, right here from the center of the sports universe and the center of the music universe in Coach's Corner. I'm in front of the soundstage, as you can see. There it is, Legends of Tribute Extravaganza. They call it the festival. I'm calling it Extravaganza. We had 3 bands last night, 4 bands tonight. It's going to be a packed house. Get your tickets. They got a great lineup. And, if you like the Stones, Joan Jett, Van Halen, and the Eagles, that's what will be here tonight. Well, I know I ran the commercials twice, and I got to thank my good buddy Lawrence Bennett for telling me that, because besides waiting for my guest to run from Deer Creek Golf Course to his house, and, of course, being the AD at Islands High School, the bus hasn't shown up to take the JV team to their baseball game, so I had to run the commercials twice. Hope you liked it. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, joining me now live on the Coach's Corner hot seat, talking about football, golf, and, of course, baseball, the man himself, sports journalist, and true to his heart, okay, and now he's the Morning Break co-host, Tim Guidera.
Hey, good morning, Karl. How are you?
It's one of those mornings, I got a call from the baseball coach. Where's our bus? We don't have a bus here. So I got to call the bus company. I'm waiting for you to run home from the Deer Creek.
Yeah, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I ran over. They had that race that they're really trying to build, the Cure Hunger Kids Cafe 5K. It's a big name, but it's a great race over at Deer Creek. It really kind of kicks off the Corn Ferry Club Car Championship week. So I wanted to get out there and see that, and got back here, maybe a minute or two after 9:15. So I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
You're fine. I got to hear the commercial again. I can hear Rocky's commercial all night long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that commercial. I just don't like the guy who talks on it.
Oh, thanks, fellow New Yorker. I love you too. Just because you're from Staten Island, I'm from Long Island. You got to be a hater.
Right,
okay?
Yeah, I hear that Long Island accent, and it kind of throws me a little bit.
Oh, go to Fishkill. You know what I mean? But anyway, glad you could come on. It's been a minute since we've done this, and if you remember, we did this during the Georgia Bulldogs football run to a national championship, and that's the first thing I want to start with. Unbelievable. 40 years in the waiting. They pull it off. Kirby Smart got the right group of guys to win the big games. You got to love it. And, you called it and I called it. Our scores were a little off, but we called it.
Yeah, I did not see that being such a defensive game, because both teams had been scoring so much throughout the playoffs and at the end of the season. But, man, what an atmosphere it was there in Indianapolis. I was out in the crowd for the end of the game, and the Georgia fans, I don't know that I've ever seen any fans as happy as they were. When Keely Ringo intercepted the pass, I stepped up out of one of the stairwells into the where the fans were sitting, and I turned my back to the play, and I started taking video. And I have got the best 30-second video of Georgia fans losing their minds, crying, hugging each other, falling down in the stadium, because that was the moment when they knew they were going to be champions. And I didn't even know Ringo was running the ball back. I had my back to the play, and all of a sudden I saw something cross the goal line out of the side of my eye, and I turned around, and it was a touchdown. And I tell you what, people just were losing it. It was so much fun. And then at the end of the game, Jake Wallace and I were down kind of in the main section of the stadium, right off the field level, and saw so many Georgia fans down there. Saw some from Savannah and some from Rincon and all around our area. And same thing. It was more joy and relief to win that championship than it was a celebration of a championship. A lot of times, as a Yankee fan, you'll understand this. When the Yankees win, it's not like you celebrate the championship. It's like, oh, God, they didn't lose to that team. You know? That wasn't the case with Georgia. Yeah, they were happy to beat Alabama, but they were thrilled to be champions.
I mean, I thought my wife thought I was losing my mind, because when he picked that off and he was going in, I was jumping up and down. And, Georgia broke my heart in 1980. You know that.
Oh,
good Catholic boy from Long Island. The only team we had in my household was Notre Dame.
Yep. Yeah, so, you were Syracuse and Notre Dame in New York.
So then when I moved down here, I followed Georgia for, I don't know why I followed Georgia, but when I moved down here, it was even more exciting. My daughter went to school there. Your kids are there. I mean, here's a little guy from Long Island from a little school at Delphi University. We didn't have football. So I latched on when I moved down here to the Georgia Bulldogs, and I still root for Notre Dame. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, it's just unbelievable. So, hey, where did you go to college?
I went to Baruch in New York City. So I commuted from Staten Island about 3 hours a day round trip, because it was, by train, then ferry, then subway. It was almost an hour and a half by the time I got to 34th Street. Well, our campus was everywhere from 18th Street up to 24th Street. So you
can go to NYU or a Catholic church. They're all over the place. You never have one spot.
I couldn't get into NYU.
All right.
Just like a lot of people now saying that, their kids are going to Georgia saying, I would have never gotten in. Well, I would have never gotten into Georgia then, let alone now.
All right. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live from the Sound Garden at Coach's Corner. Don't forget, we have the Legends of Tribute extravaganza going on here today also. They had it last night, 4 bands tonight. So check it out. I'm here with the man himself, Morning Break co-host. Did I finally get it right?
Hey, I'm real impressed.
I'm learning. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I got to start remembering this stuff. But Tim Guidera from WTOC. All right, next step. First, before we get to the Korn Ferry Club Car Championship, what is this match play stuff today with this weekend with the PGA? I don't understand what's going on.
Outside of the majors, this is the best week of the year on the PGA Tour. The majors and the Heritage, let's say that because it's our local event. But
I'll take the waste management. That's unbelievable.
You like that one too, yeah. That's pretty wild with the 100,000 fans there every day. But match play is just the best kind of golf you can watch. It's what they play in the Ryder Cup. It's what they play in the President's Cup.
Okay.
And rather than accumulating a score throughout the round and throughout the week, each hole is a little match. And so just say you and I are playing and I make birdie on the first hole and you make par, I go 1 up. I win a hole.
Right.
So now I can't lose that hole, but you can come back and win another hole and even the match.
Right.
And so by the end of the round, and if we tie, there's no blood. It just carries over.
Right.
So just say I stay 1 up until the 16th hole. And then you win 17 and 18, you win the match because you won those 2 holes and I was only 1 up. So it is just so thrilling because guys play it completely different than they would if they have to gather their score throughout the week because each hole only matters for that hole. So if you're kind of, got a chance to tie it, you might take a shot that you wouldn't take during the week because you don't have to worry about the consequence. You just lose the hole and you move on.
It's like a tin cup concept, right?
Kind of, yeah. He was kind of going for it there. You go for it all the time in match play.
Can I pull out my hockey stick
Happy Gilmore, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's what's going on there. Okay, big event here in Savannah this next weekend, or it's already started today. The PGA Korn Ferry Club Car Championship. All right. So let's tell the fans what's going on with that.
It's basically become the feeder system for the PGA Tour, the Korn Ferry Tour. People probably remember it by a variety of names. Way back, it was the Hogan Tour. Then it was the Nike Tour. Then it's the Web.com Tour. It's had a lot of names. Now it's the Korn Ferry Tour. But it is the best golf outside of the PGA Tour in the United States. There are a lot of guys that you're going to see at the landings this week that you will see on the PGA Tour in coming years. 25 of them will graduate to the PGA Tour next year. The top 25 on the season, let's call it money list. It's really a points list now. They will get exempt status in some degree on the PGA Tour for 2023. So these guys are really out there basically playing for their livelihood. In golf, professional golf is tough. You don't get drafted. You don't sign a contract. You basically earn your money every week. Now, on the PGA Tour, they earn a lot of that money, but they have to play well to do it. So these guys are basically trying to get to the next level. But this level that they're at is also very good.
I've been there. I think I was there the first year, last year. This year is going to be kind of tough, but I might be going home to the motherland. So,
wonderful.
So, what they're doing is they're dedicating the field at the high school where I went to and I started teaching and coaching. All beautiful turf field. It's a football field, a softball field, a lacrosse field, a soccer field, all in one complex, artificial turf, lights.
Man, right.
So they invited back all the old ball coaches. So, that's where I got my start.
Are they calling it Karl DeMasi Stadium?
No, it's already, the field has been named, believe it or not, Tim, since 1950.
Oh, wow.
So they can't do anything about renaming the field. So, the old ball coaches is going back and, check it out.
Fantastic. That's fantastic.
I get to see some friends. I got some real pizza. I got to stop Sunrise Highway. I got to stop and get my favorite pizzeria place. So you know what it's like. So
and your bagels and all kinds of stuff. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. So, all right, we'll make it quick. We got about 2 minutes. I got the next guest running. But, all right, baseball, okay? We're back. I didn't know 99-day strike, longest ever. But we're back. We're going to play. And I don't know if you ever met Kevin Kieran. He used to write for the New York Post, big sports writer. And
his brother works down here. His brother works in Florida.
Right, but his daughter is a teacher at Coastal Middle School.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, his son-in-law runs How to Run running store, so it's a family connection. But anyway, we were on here when was right before the strike was over. And you know what, Tim? I agreed with him wholeheartedly. You had the billionaires fighting the millionaires, and the little people get left out.
It's the same every time. We're the ones who pay the bill for it because we're the ones who miss baseball. Now, this time, we didn't miss too much of it. We missed the first 2 weeks of spring training. And honestly, we're going to move into the season, and I'm excited for the season to start. I'm not holding any grudges against them. The lockout. I mean, they locked them out in November and December. Really, what's going on then anyway than the free agency? But I will say this. I'm scared for baseball, Carl, because in 1994, or a strike, whatever you want to call it, there was public outrage. People were every day saying, I can't believe these guys. I'll never watch baseball again. And then, of course, they did. But this time, I didn't hear a word about it. Nobody cared that these guys were locked out. That really scares me for the future of baseball because it tells me that people just don't really care about the game that much anymore. I mean, guys like you and I do, baseball fans, baseball purists, it would have killed us to not have the season start.
Right.
By and large, sports fans, they've got so much more out there to watch right now. I don't think it would have bothered them a bit if they didn't come back.
I hear you. Quickly, I know we're both Yankees fans, but quickly, your Braves defending their national championship or their World Series championship. What's your feeling on that?
My feeling is I wish Freddie Freeman was coming back to celebrate with them. They made whatever decision they made. They didn't bring back a lot of their postseason stars, but I think at the time you knew they wouldn't. The MVP of the NLCS, the MVP of the World Series, you knew they were rental players. Freeman was the heart of that team. I wanted to see him come back. But now they're going in a different direction. And, the same thing happened to the New York Rangers in 1994. They won the Stanley Cup for the first time in 54 years. Yes. And then there was a strike the next year, and they didn't come back until halfway through the season. And it kind of took a little of the momentum of the celebration away. I hope that doesn't happen to the Braves, and I don't think it will because they're going to start the season close to on time. But I do think not having Freddie Freeman there is going to hang over not only the celebration, but pretty much this whole season.
Well, Tim, I got one last question from Lawrence Bennett, the producer of Rubbin' and Grubbin' and the 19th Hole. You were the first ever guest on the 19th Hole golf show that's going to take place here in about 2 weeks. You coming back, buddy?
We're going to be in Augusta. The last 2 years we were there because we were not credentialed to go to Augusta. They had limited the number of media. They've opened it back up, and thankfully and fortunately, we are on the list. So we will be in Augusta the night that the Herb brothers do that. I will miss it, and I will certainly try to talk to them before that, but not going to be in town for the 19th hole, but I'll be watching online because I get a kick out of those guys. That's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. And when you take this hacker on there, you got what do I know about golf? I know it goes left and right, never straight. So you know what I mean? No. So. All right, I'm still waiting for that invite to make some up, please. So please
we got to work that out. But I tell you what, next time you're at Rockies, pick up some Pastosa ravioli. We've got Pastosa stores all over Staten Island. That's the best ravioli you can get.
Hey, Tim, I've already probably bought a dozen of them already.
Excellent.
So,
excellent.
I even bought the Irish Shamrock ones last week. So
DeMasi eating Irish raviolis. I don't know about that.
Well, you're Guidera. You're my Italian friend. Okay, even though I know you're Irish, so we'll go with that.
All right, buddy. I hope I see you out at the golf tournament next week. Even if you just get out there for a day to kind of check things out. It's going to be a blast, and it's there's not going to be any restrictions on fans. We're going to have everybody back, and it looks like it's going to be a great week.
All right, quickly, Dennis Kessler and Lawrence Bennett say, keep it up, Tim. You do a great job.
I'll tell those guys hello. I said thank you, and I hope to see them real soon.
Tell those guys. I will tell those guys.
All right, buddy.
Talk to you later.
Good to see you, Carl. Thanks.
You too. Tim Guidera, he's been around here longer than I have. He's a sports journalist. He's a sports fanatic at heart. He does a great job on Morning Break for WTOC. Check it out if you have time. It's a great show, and it's all local, which is a lot why I watch it when I can. All right, next up, I know he's been waiting. He's got to get out there for batting practice. He might be even throwing the rock today on the hill for Country Day against big rival Savannah Christian. We'll be back in 3 minutes with Cade Garola from Savannah Country Day, Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, Athlete of the Week. So I'm ready to go. We'll be right back after 3 minutes. Cade, hang in there. I know you've been waiting patiently. all the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the sound garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV, because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands: Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back, sports fans, to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, live from Coach's Corner in front of the Sound Garden. As you see, the workers are up there getting everything set up for tonight. Big weekend. It's a big weekend here at Coach's Corner. Last night, tonight, the Legends of Tribute Bands Extravaganza Festival, whatever you want to call it, is here. We had 3 bands last night. We got 4 bands tonight. Check it out. Go to Eventbrite. Get your tickets. We got Monkey Man, Rolling Stones. We got Cherry Bomb, Joan Jett, 84, tribute to Van Halen, and Hotel California, tribute band to Eagles, all here tonight starting at 5 o'clock. Check it out. All right, this is why I did this. This is how it all started, talking about the good kids. All right, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week segment. This young man, I mean, before this past 2 weekends, and I don't know if I'm the jinx for the Hornets, but they were on a 12-0 run. They lost 3 last week. They lost yesterday. They got a doubleheader today against Savannah Christian. But this young man was on a tear. Cade Garola was batting .455 at a clip, 5 doubles, a homer, 20 RBIs, while posting a 1.50 ERA over 9 1/3 innings for the Hornets on the mound. And, he's still, last night he went 1 for 3. They lost to Savannah Christian 7-0, 3-hitter. He had one of those hits. He's been part of this program his whole life for the last 4 years, and he's really done a good job. So this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from Savannah Country Day is Cade Garola. What's up, Cade?
Hey, Coach DeMasi, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well. I'm not teaching driver's ed, so you guys aren't driving me crazy. So, but anyway, congratulations. I mean, you're having a great season, and I know the last 4 games have been tough for you guys. I think I'm the jinx. Tell Coach Ward, who I coached when he was a little kid, that the coach said he's the jinx and he apologizes about it. So hopefully we can bring some good luck to the Hornets today against Christian. But anyway, I mean, you've been part of this for 4 years, and you love baseball, and you've been involved in baseball your whole life. Tell people how you got your start in baseball, and we know who was probably responsible for that if he's not out chasing his chickens.
Yeah, well, I started off really young playing t-ball. I played a lot of other sports, played soccer, basketball, and that just kind of helped me, mold me as an athlete, and just taught me about hard work. And yeah, my dad too, who's a big part of it. He loves baseball, and he's always helped me along the way and taught me to do the right thing and how to play the game. So,
yeah, I mean, you were batting at 455 a clip. You had a 1.5 ERA, which the stats are probably right there, right close to it. But if I had to talk to Coach Ward, what would you tell me that Cade Garola's best baseball skill is?
Well, I'd probably say my best baseball skill is probably like my well-roundedness. You know, I'm good in the field. I can hit a little bit. I can pitch. I can really just do it all. And I think that's probably my strength in baseball, being able to do everything and being able to do it at a solid level and doing it well.
And what's your routine over at Country Day to make yourself a better baseball player? What does Coach Ward have you doing, or what do you do on the side for yourself to get better?
You know, I just hit. We got this new really nice batting facility. It's so nice. We can just go in there every day, hit a bunch of buckets, so many balls. It's great.
So you told me you got your start in some other sports, but if you could play any other sport than baseball, what would it be and why?
You know, I always really liked basketball. I mean, I'm not a big guy, but I just love shooting. I just think it's really fun.
Coach Smith couldn't get you on the hardwood?
I mean, I just didn't really want to play. I wasn't great at it, but I just really liked it.
You enjoy it. That's good. And if you're just tuning in, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the internet, on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report Facebook page, the Coach's Corner Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter. We're here. We're all over the place, and it's always a lot of fun. And with the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete Week with Cade Garola, Sr. from Savannah Country Day. So, all right. So we know you love sports, but tell us something that people don't know about you other than the sports.
I really like fishing.
Yeah.
Fishing's just, I mean, when I'm not practicing baseball or doing schoolwork or something, I love fishing. I'm always out there on the water catching fish.
Tell me what's so special about fishing. I mean, I find it kind of boring. And I grew up on a canal. I mean, I grew up in Long Island, New York. We lived down the block from a canal. I mean, not a block, a house away from the canal. And I just couldn't get into it. I'd rather go crabbing or stuff like that. What's so special about fishing?
Well, for me, it's just being out there in peace and quiet. It's just a really good time, just like do some self-reflection and think about things. And also just the fish. Like, I love going out there because when you're fishing in saltwater, you really don't know what you're going to catch. Like, just the variety and the diversity of the fish really make it fun because you don't know what's going to happen. And just going back to the it's just really like peaceful and serene.
Nice. Okay. You know, it takes your mind off other things too. So a lot of people tell me it's relaxing. They enjoy it. You know, I just never got into it. So, but anyway, so you said your dad got you into baseball, and we know that athletes, you know, young kids look up to people. You ever think about who maybe your role model might be?
High level. And, you know, I've just always strived to be good and like be at a high level like that. And so he's probably been a role model for me through my younger years and still going into my teenage years.
I apologize there, Cade. The papers just got blown by a gust of wind. So, all right, so let's go back to the role model question again.
I'd probably say my dad has been my role model when I was young and probably still now with baseball and in a lot of things because he played at a really high level. And I just strive to be as good as he was or just play at a good level and be competitive. Yeah,
you know, your dad loves baseball. He knows it inside and out. And in my book, he's always been a good guy. He loves teaching, teaching the kids math. That's, you know, it's something special. So a good guy to look up to. Now, you know, your class, this senior class, is the class that had to deal with COVID-19 over 4 years of a high school career. How did you deal with that?
Well, it really did suck. I mean, I lost most of my sophomore season to it. School was out for a while. I got out of my routine with baseball. and it really kind of messed a lot of things up. But just, staying composed and keeping going and hitting and throwing during the whole thing really helped things. But yeah, it did kind of suck losing that sophomore season.
Yeah, it was tough for you guys. I can understand that because, just like everything stopped 2 years ago. And it's 2 years this week that it all stopped. So it was pretty tough. So now coming into your senior year, any goals, any motto that you go by as far as baseball goes?
Well, in the games, hitting-wise, I'm trying to hit the ball hard every at-bat. Just hit. It doesn't matter what I do, like fly out, ground out, line out. I'm just trying to hit the ball hard. And then pitching, I'm just trying to help my team win. I want to give them a shot. I want to small innings, no big runs, just give my team a shot to win. And that's what I think about while I'm pitching. And then in defense, I try to not make any errors, but that's hard sometimes.
Oh, it is. Baseball is a game of errors and mistakes, and whoever makes the least wins. So, all right. So Coach Ward, I got to coach the guy. I still call him a kid. As a kid, because he played with my son, has been your baseball coach for now, 2 years?
4 years.
He's been there that long already?
Well, he was the assistant coach my freshman year, and then since my sophomore year, he's been the head coach.
So tell us about playing for Coach Ward and what.
Well, playing for Coach Ward, it's been good. He's a really good guy, good coach. He knows what he's talking about. He provides some really helpful insight on hitting, and he's a really good pitching coach. He knows exactly what to do with the pitchers, what they're doing wrong. He's just really helpful with pitching and hitting too. Just overall a pretty good coach.
Yeah, he's a good guy, and he loves what he's doing. He loves you guys. I know he's excited every time I talk to him about getting one of you guys on the show from Savannah Country Day. All right, so tell us about the family. Mandy Garola, The Cure. She's always running around helping the kids and helping the organization The Cure, which is for childhood cancer. Your dad. Tell us about the family and your other siblings, too, how much it's meant to your success.
Well, they've just been so helpful. Since I was young, playing travel baseball, they've always just been coming to all my games, so supportive, cheering me on. And, even if I have a bad game, they're always keep your head up, Cade. They've just been really helpful and supportive through it all, and I probably couldn't have been able to do it without them.
All right, you got that young freshman coming into Country Day. What advice would you tell them about academics and athletics now that you're in your senior year?
Coming into Country Day, I'd tell them that the Savannah Country Day academics is very rigorous and very difficult, and you need to stay on top of your grades if you want to have any chance playing a sport, because once you get into that sports season, you don't have as much time to do your homework and study and stuff, and it gets on you. It's really difficult. So you just got to stay on top of everything and work hard.
All right. Aspirations. You want to play some college ball, or you just want to go be a student?
I used to really want to play in college. It's not really – ever since the COVID thing happened, I've kind of just been focusing more on school, though. I would like to play in college, but I might try and walk on somewhere. But I think I'm just going to go and be a student as of right now.
All right, mom and dad are listening. Okay, college, you're going into college, and a lot of freshmen don't know what they're doing. What do you hope to get out of your college career, your college degree?
I think I'm going to major in biology, and then I'm going to try to go into medical school. Nice
field to get into. Well, it's been fun watching you grow, Cade. You've done a good job. I'm excited that, your senior year has been going really well until the last two series. Hopefully I'll be some good luck today. But once again, that's why you're this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from Savannah Country Day, Cade Garola. Keep it up. Good luck today. What time do they start today?
First game's at 11. Second game's at 2:00.
At Country Day?
Yes, sir.
You on the bump?
On the bump, first game. I'm excited.
Good luck. You know what it is. Just throw strikes, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Good. Well, tell mom and dad I said hello.
Oh, yes, sir.
Cade Garola, great kid, great family. I loved working with his dad, Rob, over at Islands High School. We got to, be close. But the kid, before this all happened, when he was supposed to come on, he was at a 4.55 clip and a 1.5 ERA. He deserved it. Country Day was on a 12-game winning streak. So they've lost their last 4. Hopefully I'm not the jinx, but we'll see what happens today. As he said, at Country Day, 11 o'clock, the Hornets take on the Raiders, arch rival Savannah Christian, who's leading the division. Next up, near and dear to my heart, I get to talk about hockey. We are going to have professional hockey here in Savannah, Georgia. Take it from a guy who grew up. I wasn't allowed to move in front of the TV set if the Rangers were on. I'd get my hands chopped off. And back then, you wouldn't say your dad hit you or, knocked you away from the TV set. So, but anyway, we're going to have an East Coast Hockey League, okay? And they're going to be called the Savannah Ghost Pirates, great name. And why not talk to another New Yorker that is owning this team? But it's not his first rodeo owning or starting hockey teams. And we're going to talk to the owner of the Savannah Ghost Pirates. I got to get this right, Bob Ohrablo, and he'll be on in 3 minutes. Got to thank my sponsors. Once again, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live from the Sound Garden on the campus of Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. And remember, tonight, Legends of Tribute Extravaganza Festival right here at Coach's Corner. I'll be back in 3 minutes talking Ghost Pirate hockey. Sounds like they're going to be haunting us already.
All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Sound Garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. Come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And good morning, Savannah. It's the coach, Karl DeMasi, live on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report in front of the Sound Garden stage. And remember, I always got to, I got to look at my notes here. I'm getting a little old. Don't forget, tonight, the Sound Garden Events proudly presents the Legends of Rock Tribute Music Festival. I call it Extravaganza. We had 3 bands last night. We have 4 bands tonight. They're going to see some guys running around here, okay? They're from Low Country Audio right here in good old Savannah, Georgia. Dan, the man, he's jumping on stage right now. You see the drum set still set up for me. Go to Eventbrite, get your tickets for tonight. And after I talk to my next guest, you can watch a little of last night's band, the last band, Departure Band. It's a great show. But anyway, I'm a New Yorker. I grew up in New York. I moved down here 26 years ago, okay? And I miss my hockey, okay? Hockey, yes, that's hockey with a stick, with blades, with pucks. I used to be an avid Islander fan. I went to the 4 Stanley Cup championships. I did grow up a Ranger fan until the Islanders came into existence, and I went from the blue and red to the orange and blue. But anyway, I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. Since 1999, we've had the End Market Hockey Classic, okay? Savannah Hockey Classic. It's been great, but it's club hockey, okay? And if you grow up watching hockey, playing hockey like I did, was never any good. And plus, I couldn't skate that well, so I got between the pipes. I'm the guy that ate the pucks all the time. But anyway, I mean, it's exciting. We got a new arena. Okay, I'm babbling. Let me go on. I'm the New Yorker going off on a tangent. We're going to meet another New Yorker. This guy, has been part of the American Hockey League with the Syracuse Crunch, the Binghamton Whalers. Okay, now he helped start the Orlando Solar Bears and the Jacksonville Icemen. Now we got the Savannah Ghost Pirates. Joining live on the Coach's Corner hot seat, the owner of the Savannah Ghost Pirates, none other than, let me slow down so I can say this right, Bob Ohrablo. There we go, Bob. I got it right.
Hey, man, so good to talk to you. So good to talk to you.
I mean, it's okay. I know you're a busy guy. You got to get all this stuff started, and like I said, like I told Ashley, you're director of operations. Yeah, I used to be on the radio, and then COVID knocked me out 2 years ago, but I've continued on the internet, and I just love local sports. And you know what I know. You're coming from New York. I'm coming from New York. It's very hard to get stuff in papers or on TV or in the media. So when I came down here, it was a gold mine. I said, let me get involved in this. I've been doing this since 2003 on the radio and now on the internet. So, but anyway, it's more about you and the Savannah Ghost Pirates. And I know you're another New Yorker. Tell people about Bob Ohrablo.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Carl. I've been in hockey my whole life, pretty much. I grew up in Queens. I played some ice hockey. We didn't have a lot of rinks, so played a lot of roller hockey, street hockey. Just loved hockey from the beginning. I knew that I wasn't going to be a player, professional player. I was a goalie as well, and decided I wanted to stay in it. So I went to college. I went to school in Binghamton, New York, and did some work with the hockey team there, the Whalers, in the AHL. And after I got out of school, they hired me, and it's been in hockey ever since. 38 years of promoting the best sport in the world.
You went to Binghamton?
I did.
My brother graduated from there.
Is that right?
Oh, I was up there between 73 and 77. I was up there all the time. I mean, one time I was on the way back, and my my linkage froze. I thought I was going to go off the mountain, but I was all right. But yeah, I know Binghamton very well. That's unbelievable, small world. Just like Tim Guidera.
It's a great little town. We stayed there for a while after I graduated with the Whalers, and my daughter was born there, and it's got a lot of great memories. And anything freezing up there, that's easy to do. It's pretty cold in the winter.
Yeah, my niece, who is a senior out on Long Island, she applied there. She's waiting to hear if she got accepted. But anyway, all right. So you've been in hockey your whole life, and you've been successful now in Jacksonville and up in Binghamton. Why Savannah, Georgia?
I moved down to Florida 20 years ago with the Florida Panthers in the NHL. And then after 7 years, decided I wanted to do my own thing. So I put a group together. We bought the Orlando Solar Bears, ran those for 4 years, still around, still doing well. Actually, the Orlando Magic own them now. They bought them from us. And then started in Jacksonville. And then I got a call from Peter Luco from Oakview Group, who was just named to manage the arena in Savannah, brand new arena, beautiful end market arena. He said, "Hey, how about checking this city out?" So we went up there. We spent the day there, realized how much hockey potential there was there, and said, "Yeah, let's do it." So we're going to be in the unique position of owning both Jacksonville and Savannah, and playing against each other as well. Probably a big rivalry.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to do that. And talking about coming down here with hockey, just go across the bridge over to Hilton Head. You got all the snowbirds from Ohio, from New York, and this is going to be unbelievable. And I was reading your story. You got also people going from Brunswick to Jacksonville to watch the hockey. So it definitely fits in the area. Now,
yeah, Brunswick fans from Jacksonville are already asking about season tickets for when the Jacksonville is playing Savannah and stuff. So we're taking good care of them. And, the reception's been unbelievable. This is the fourth team I actually started. Syracuse in the American League before that many years ago. But it's the best reception we've ever gotten. I mean, it's incredible. Over 3,000 season tickets already. Fans are just, can't wait for opening night, just like me. And I'm a fan. I can't wait for opening night. I was at the Earth, Wind, and Fire concert that opened the arena. And all I did was sit there and watch the floor and said, I can't wait till that thing's covered with ice and the Ghost Pirates are beating their opponents all over the ice. So we're getting there. We're getting closer now.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be exciting. And got to take a time out because people can send us comments. And I got Dennis Kessler, avid listener from my radio days, now on the internet. He says, good morning, Bob. But he's got to say, I'm a Philadelphia Flyer fan. From Philly, love ice hockey, go Ghost Pirates. I'll be honest with you. I played a lot of roller hockey with the roller derby skates, not the inline skates. And we had the Philadelphia Flyers uniform. So, but once again, you're going to have a lot of people jumping on there. And he just wanted to say hi to you. So, all right. So
I'll just say one thing, and that is, I apologize for anyone who roots for the Flyers, but at the same time, we're all one big hockey family, and it's awesome. And we played in Jacksonville last night. We played our arch rivals, the Florida Everblades, beat them 3-2, and nice. They had a bunch of fans up. And no matter how much animosity there is on the ice between the two teams, hockey fans always get along great. So it's we'll accept everybody into our Ghost Pirates family.
Yeah, but weren't the Philadelphia Flyers once called the Goons?
The Broad Street Bullies.
Broad Street Bullies, that's right. So, but anyway.
And most Savannahans don't know is that Peter Luco, who runs Oakview Group, who runs the arena, was the president of those Flyers.
Really? Nice.
Then, yes.
Yeah, I've been to the Spectrum plenty of times, and of course, Madison Square Garden, Nassau Coliseum. So, hockey's hockey. I'm an avid going down to the Amelia Arena for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I've watched them play Pittsburgh. I mean, it's just great feeling. So now I don't have to go so far. But anyway,
exactly.
If you're just tuning in, I'm talking to the Savannah Ghost Pirates president, owner, Bob Ohrablo from Jacksonville. Like he said, he has the Jacksonville. Let me get the Jacksonville Icemen. Okay. Yes. They'll be going against the Ghost Pirates next year, October. All right. Savannah Bananas came in. They wanted to name their team, and they got a lot of entries, just like you got over 3,000 entries, and they chose Bananas. All right. And I listened to an interview with Tim Guidera, because I do my homework. Mm-hmm. They wanted the Savannah Ice Bananas.
We told Jesse at the Bananas that we were going to leave all that stuff to him. We had over 3,000 entries. I've done name the team contest before. You get 300-400 entries. In Savannah, right. We got over 3,000 entries. Ghost Pirates was actually in the top 3, and we thought it just fit well with a city that's known for ghosts, that's known for pirates. Let's put it together. We hired a company out of the Midwest to do the logo, and we were very excited about the logo that came up. And so the Ghost Pirates were born. And it'll be interesting. We'll incorporate both the ghost and the pirate aspect into our game presentation, and it's going to be a real spooky place for visiting teams to play. I can tell you that.
It's going to be a lot of fun, especially if you get them downtown near the Marshall House. You'll find some ghosts over there, from what I hear. So,
I think every building I've been in. I got to tell you something. I was in a meeting once with sells ghost equipment, ghost hunting equipment, and it's the most interesting meeting space I'd ever been in. It was in a seance room, and
no way.
I was like, wow, I'm not holding hands with anybody here. I can tell you that.
I know. One time I did the tarot cards thing, and it really wasn't for me. So, do I believe in ghosts? I think there's something going on, but I don't know if I believe in the whole concept. You know what I mean? But I do believe in the Ghost Pirates when they take that ice hockey rink over in October, and that's a big thing. The merchandise is always enormous. You got a great logo. I know you did a lot of research, had a company help you. But when are we going to see the new uniforms? When are we going to see the players and all that stuff?
All right, yeah, that's coming next. The next up is going to be our NHL partner, because every ECHL team has a partner with the NHL. Here in Jacksonville, we're with the New York Rangers. But we will have an exciting partner that will help supply us with players. All of our guys are pros. Our guys their goal is to move up. They have one more level before the NHL, and that's the American Hockey League. And then they're in the NHL. Right now, we've been in Jacksonville 5 years, and we've got 6 players playing in the NHL right now. And so they move up, and they move up fairly quickly. So that's coming next, the NHL affiliation. Then with the NHL affiliation, we look for a coach for the team. And the coach is also like a director of hockey operations. Then he'll start signing our own players. We get about a third to half of our players from the NHL. The rest we sign. So all that's coming soon. The NHL affiliation, hopefully within the next 4 or 5 weeks, will be done. We had several NHL teams reach out to us. They all want to come to Savannah. So we're just trying to figure out who's going to give us the most competitive team.
Now, as far as that goes, do they bid on this, or do you sit down and talk to them? How does that work? How do you choose your affiliate?
The agreements are all pretty standard between the ECHL and the NHL. But what we do is we look hard at what's in their system now. How have their draft picks been over the last 2 or 3 years, and what kind of players we think that we're going to get. So we're really trying to measure who's going to give us the best, most competitive team on the ice. And that's where we're at right now. So we're doing that evaluation. Nice. Okay, and if you just joined me, oh yeah, definitely. If you're just joining me, I'm talking to the the owner of the Ghost Pirates, Savannah Ghost Pirates, the East Coast Hockey partner. Okay, yeah. Partner, the East Coast Hockey League, Bob Ohrablo. It's an exciting time here in Savannah to get a real hockey team in here. And don't get me wrong, the Savannah Civic Center was great for the club hockey, but now you're going into a beautiful arena, brand spanking new. You got to love it. Tell us what your thoughts about the outcome of this arena. And you've seen the hockey rink, haven't you? Yes, I have. I've been in both the Civic Center, which we will use for practice when the arena is booked, and then certainly have been in the arena many times, the new End Market Arena. You know what? They honestly did an incredible job. It's a very tight arena, which is awesome for the Ghost Pirates. I wouldn't want to be playing against us in there. And the fans are right on top of the ice. There's not a bad seat in the entire house, and I know that's a cliche, but it's certainly true here. We just can't wait to get started. We're gonna bang it up big. It's about a 2 hour and 15-minute party with the most incredible in-person sport in the world. So we just want people on the way out of the building say, wow, man, that was great. I'm exhausted from the experience. So that's what we want people to experience. And that's what they do here in Jacksonville. They did it in Orlando when I was down there. And Savannah's gonna add a whole nother level just because the building is so tight. And when I say tight, it's a good thing. It means that it's a little steep and the fans are right on top of the action. And that's going to give us that edge against the teams we play against.
Yeah, I know. Many times going to Madison Square Garden or the Coliseum, Nassau County Coliseum, you got 18,000 seats. It's not, you spread out. And sometimes, you're sitting up in the nosebleeds. But, when you got only 7,000, 8,000 fans on top of the ice, it's going to it's going to be a lot easier to follow the puck. And the rules aren't that hard. It's going to be an exciting, like you said, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Now, you just beat me to the punchline. Great segue. Practice. We know that the Enmark Arena is going to have a lot of different events going on. It's going to be a hotly used venue. Now, you said you're going to start out in the Civic Center. What happens when they do away with that? What do you guys plan on doing?
Well, that's what we've been talking to the city about. But we are going to build a 2-sheet ice rink somewhere in Savannah. We're working on sites now. We're working on the development now. But our goal, listen, we know how to sell tickets. We know how to sell all the revenue that you need to keep a team going. But to really ingrain hockey into the community, we got to get kids playing. Yep. So we're going to roll out this fall. We're going to roll out a street hockey program that's going to be second to none. And then once we get the team up and going, we're going to continue on the work we've been doing to develop that 2-sheet ice arena, and get the kids from street into ice hockey. And so I mean, our goal, one of our goals, is to have some kids someday from Savannah playing for the Ghost Pirates, working on moving up to the NHL. That's what we started here in Jacksonville as well. We just last year bought the rink here. We're putting $12 million into it to renovate it, make it a great practice, a great facility. And we're going to do the same thing in Savannah. And because we're only 2 hours away, there's going to be a lot of synergies. We can host tournaments in both cities at the same time and stuff. We want to grow the sport, not just sell tickets, but grow the sport and make sure that every kid in Savannah, no matter what their race is, their economic situation is, we want to make sure every kid in Savannah has a chance to play hockey.
Nice. And, I agree with you. I mean, we had that up in New York. There was always a rink or a pond or roller skate or, a roller. What am I thinking?
Roller hockey. Yep.
Roller hockey. I mean, I played that my whole life for the Police Boys Club. So, and plus I had a rink right down the block from my house. So you always had, matter of fact, I'm going to make you laugh. I still got my 2 hockey sticks that I brought down from New York. My wife wants me to throw them out. I'm never going to throw them out. I lost my goalie stick, but I still got my sticks. And my youngest son, who is now 29, he says, Dad, I wish I would have had that when we moved down here. Because he remembers 2-3 years old going out in front of the house playing hockey and with his friends. So it's just something special. So, all right. Anything
Carl, when you grow up like where you did and where I did and stuff, hockey is king. The Rangers always outdrew the Knicks, hockey's king. And you never lose that loyalty to hockey, no matter, even if you move to somewhere like you did that had no hockey. And those fans those people are coming out of the woodwork right now for the Ghost Pirates. And we're so excited about it, So we're bringing hockey. Our goal is to be the hockey kings in Southeast Georgia and Northeast Florida, So, we just want to spread what I know is the best sport in the world.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's a question for you. It's not hockey related, and I know you love the Enmark Arena. You already saw Earth, Wind, and Fire there. Other than the Enmark Arena, what's your favorite thing to do in Savannah, or what's your favorite place here in Savannah, Georgia?
Oh man, you know what? I love downtown. I love downtown. Always stay in a hotel downtown, and I just love. You know what I like? And growing up in New York, you can appreciate this: is getting out and walking around. Not being a slave to your car. And I just love it. I'll stop at, the little dive type restaurants and stuff. Because I know, again, as a New Yorker, the rest of the tourist traps, but I love the little restaurants and stuff. I love the city. It's really grown on me very quickly. And I can't wait to go to a hockey game and then take a bunch of friends or my staff to dinner after the game somewhere and just have a good time,
I tell people, I've been here for 26 years. It's been the greatest move I've ever made for my wife, for my kids, my family. Just so much more to do. But yeah, you do miss the getting into New York City and walking around and seeing all the little different ethnic groups, different areas of the city. Savannah has that. And like you said, you can go to your national chains and they're not bad either. I love national chain food. But when you get into those small places that are, mom and pop type restaurants, it's unbelievable. And I don't know if you hit Screamin' Mimi's yet. Pizzeria downtown. It's the closest thing to New York. There. Screamin' Mimi's, New Jersey pizza. It's unbelievable.
It's on my list now, man.
2 slices equals probably a whole pie of Papa John. So that's another story. But,
and has flavor, right?
It has flavor.
It's been great. And the other thing I really love about Savannah is everyone I met is so good, so friendly, so helpful. I'm just anxious to get this thing up and going, get the team in town, and start beating up on the ECHL.
And just like this little place where I'm sitting now, little place that's been here since 1991, started from a little shack, Coach's Corner. It's unbelievable sports venue, sports bar, sports restaurant, and then of course they added the music to it. It's just something about Savannah that's special. So let's wrap this up quick.
I'll tell you one thing though, Carl. I did add Rockies to my list. I was watching the ads at the break, and I'm definitely going to hit up Rockies.
Hey, you know what I mean? You got to go to 33rd Street, Rocky's New York Deli. You got to try it out. They have Presto products. It's unbelievable. And he's another New Yorker. He's probably a Rangers fan because he loves the Giants. So he's probably a Rangers fan too.
A Rangers fan then.
All right. So anything coming up in the next couple of months? I know you're going to announce you're going to announce the uniform, players, teams, and all that other stuff. Yeah. Players and the team itself. But anything else that the fans can expect from you guys?
No, I want to tell people to go to Ghost Pirates Hockey.com and register there, and you'll get e-newsletters. You'll get the latest information as it comes out. GhostPiratesHockey.com, and you'll be up to date on everything that we're doing, and it's going to start moving really quick once we get that NHL partnership done. Announcements will come quick. Coach will come quick. The jerseys will be announced in some kind of great fashion. Mascot, the whole works. So go to GhostPiratesHockey.com, sign up for the newsletter, and you'll get all that information.
Well, Bob, I'm glad you found some time on a Saturday morning, after you had a game last night, to come on and talk about it on my show. I know it's an internet show, but believe it or not, a lot of people do watch it. So I'm proud of it.
I hope you invite me again.
I'm definitely going to have you on again, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this. And I can't wait to see these kids come in that really are trying to make hockey a dream, really play some hockey. And it's exciting to have a professional hockey team here in Savannah, Georgia. So keep it up. Look forward to meeting you from one New Yorker to another. You gotta love it, buddy. You gotta love it.
Thanks, bud. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good time. Ghost Pirates, here we go.
Yes, go Ghost Pirates.
Before I get off, people, I'm not saying this, and he's got the logo on his shirt. It's an unbelievable logo. You got to check it out. I mean, you got to go to ghostpirateshockey.com. They got the merchandise is there, and I'm not pushing it. I don't get anything in it, but I mean, I'm going to pick up my T-shirts pretty soon. So besides all my banana T-shirts, now I'm going to have Ghost Pirates T-shirts. But
it's all online. Everything's online. We have an online store, and we're getting orders from all over the world. We got orders. We got 3 orders already from Australia. So the Ghost Pirates are spreading throughout the world, not just in Savannah, which is awesome.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you later.
We got to get together. Maybe we'll go to Rockies together, and you can meet my
friends. I'd love to do that. I'll give you a call.
Another guy that has a valve in his name, Bill Faciccio. So you know what I mean.
Sounds like all the kids I went to high school with.
See you, Bob.
Later, bud. Take care.
Bye. Thanks for coming on. And once again, Bob Ohrablo. The man's been in hockey his whole life. Went to the university. Well, now it's the University of Binghamton. Okay, my brother went there. He's been involved in hockey, the marketing, and now owning the Jacksonville Icemen, and now the Savannah Ghost Pirates. It's got to be pretty special. Remember, join their newsletter, GhostPiratesHockey.com. Sign up, and you'll find out what's going on. They're waiting for an NHL team to be their sponsor, their affiliate. Okay, and then that brings in the players, and then of course the uniform. They already got the logo, great logo. Then the uniform, it's got to be unbelievable. Probably black and green. I mean that fluorescent green is spooky. You know what I mean? And go watch one of their promos. I mean, it gives you chills about Savannah, Georgia. So I'm excited about it. Probably about October 20th, somewhere in that time will be the first game, and and Mark Arena is going to be packed out already. The season hasn't even started. 3,000 season ticket holders. The place holds 7,000, 7,500 people for hockey games, because I got to take the floor up and, I got to put the ice down. You know what I mean? So once again, check it out. GhostPiratesHockey.com. I'm excited about it. All right. Next up, 3 out the door, 3 videos that I found on social media this week. One happens to be from good old Frank Slakowski, and it's not WJCL. He got it from NFL Films. Then, of course, a young man that I watched grow up. He was my water boy way back when I was the head coach at Groves High School playing college baseball. And then, of course, we're going to introduce you to this month's Coach's Corner, Coach of the Month. Stay tuned. I'll be back in 3 minutes. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live on the Coach's Corner Sports Network in front of the Sound Garden. Oh, and I'll show you some video from last night that I got from my good friend Lawrence Bennett, who is the producer of Rubbin' and Grubbin' every Wednesday night. Be back in 3 minutes to wrap the show up.
All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why there's always sports, live music in the Sound Garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and all the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why there's always sports, live music in the sound garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, it comes in uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. Come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And once again, welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, live from the Sound Garden at Coach's Corner, and this is all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. You're probably saying, what is the Coach's Corner Sports Network? I've never heard of that. Well, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock, you can watch Rubbin' and Grubbin'. It's our NASCAR show that was the first show on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Brandon, the Atlanta man, Bain, talking all things NASCAR. And, of course, he's rubbing about cars, cars rubbing races, but he's also rubbing food. All right. Then, of course, the man himself, Lawrence Bennett, he's the producer, and he helps produce all the social media stuff that you see on Coach's Corner Facebook page, the interviews, the bands playing. He does a great job. All right, so that's number one. Then number two, of course, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, heard every Saturday morning, whether it's usually 99% of times live or pre-recorded. So right here, I'm here talking about local sports. It's all local, all sports, all the time, right here from Coach's Corner since 2021, since 2020, okay? So not 1991 like this place been here. Then, of course, the third show is coming up in April, okay? I think it's 2 weeks away. We got the 19th hole with the Herb Brothers. 4 days live on the Coach's Corner Facebook page, on YouTube channel, all things Masters from Augusta. Well, they're not really Augusta. They make this here the Henderson Cabin, and it's really a cool stage, okay? So that's the 3 shows that go live. All right, then we have 2 podcasts. The Hot Gridz Podcast with Spencer Jadon and Travis, Spencer Maddox and Travis Jadon, okay? All things sports. Crazy show. You'll love it. It's a podcast. Check it out. I think they got like 110 episodes already in the books. And, of course, came back last week. It's the Who's on First Base baseball podcast, or I used to call it the show, with the baseball fanatic Kyle Lawson, and, of course, the coach Karl DeMasi, talking all things baseball. It's usually Braves baseball, local baseball. So that's our 5 shows on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Now, to wrap it up, we call this 3 steps out the door, and I call it my 3 videos out the door. And I don't know if I'm going to get, put on hold again because it's an NFL Films product. But Frank Silkowski, the big guy, I mean, this guy's all over the place. I miss him dearly. He's not on the sports anymore at 6 o'clock. Amy Zimmer does a great job. But it's Frank. It's the big guy. And this was on his social media page. And you got it, little kids with football. And it's called Footballisms. That's where he got it from. Here we go. You got to check this out. It's about 1.5 minutes. You're going to love it because I was once this kid. I'm probably still this kid, same size now, but this is great. All right, let me shut up and let me go on.
Ready? Yeah. Fierce. Parker, how we doing?
Yes. Austin, you go that way. I'm going that way. JJ, you're going straight. Got that, Tito?
You gotta love this. You gotta love it. Dick Butkus.
No one can catch me.
Go get him, guys.
A diving tackle. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
I'm diving again.
What's up?
I almost had to break my leg to get that fly.
Break your. Well, that's called team effort, dude. You did it for the team, right?
Yeah.
You gotta love it. Footballisms. That's the Twitter account, and Frank Silkowski had it on his Twitter account page. I mean, it just, I get goosebumps watching that. That little kid right there, just great all over again. Okay, like I told you, talking about little kids, I watched this kid grow up. He's had to deal with the pandemic. He was one of my first guests when we started doing the Karl DeMasi Sports Report on the Coach's Corner Sports Network here from the Soundgarden. Casey Brown out of South Effingham High School. His college career has been at Georgia College in Milledgeville. Okay, Georgia State and College in Milledgeville. Plays for the Bobcats. And I'm telling you right now, this is a great highlight of what this kid did last week during a game for the Bobcats from Georgia State and College. Check it out. It's about a minute and 15 seconds. That's Casey Brown at bat from South Effingham, all region baseball player. This is his 5th season due to COVID-19. There you go. Coming up right now, the crack of the bat. You got to love that sound. And it's over the bullpen in left field.
Grand slam.
Oh, yeah.
Bobcat.
Casey Brown, South Effingham High School. Yes, his sister's Alex Brown. She's been on twice as a player of the week. She's now playing shortstop at the University of North Carolina as a freshman. So got to love those kids. And once again, couldn't be more proud of Casey Brown. All right. Like I said, the last video that counts is the coach's 3 steps out of the door, 3 videos out the door. None other than back in December, John Henderson and myself, we sat down. We honor the kids. Why not honor the coaches with a Coach's Corner Coach of the Month? Danny Britt started off in January from Benedictine, winning the state championship. Jackie Hamilton in February, Calvary Day School, Mr. 400, winning his 400th basketball game. Why not? Let's go with the guy that brought home a state championship here to Savannah, Georgia from St. Andrews School. They are the Georgia Independent Schools Association. I say State School Association. The Georgia Independent School Association AAA champs for this year. It's the 4th time that St. Andrews boys have brought home a state championship. But none other than, here's the presentation to Coach Mel Abrams as this month's Coach's Corner, Coach of the Month. Once again, this is Coach Karl DeMasi with the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, of course, with the Prep Sports Report. And it's all happening at Coach's Corner. John Henderson back in December and I sat down. We honor the kids with the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week. Well, let's honor the coaches. So every month now we are honoring the Coach of the Month from Coach's Corner, also presented by the Prep Sports Report. Well, this young gentleman right here, a lot younger than me, better looking too, all right, took the guys behind me to the Georgia Independent State School Association Championship. They brought home the AAA crown, and that's why for this month, for March 2022, okay, the Coach of the Month goes to Mel Abrams from St. Andrews School. Thank you. Now, with it, on top of the plaque, he gets a $50 gift certificate to enjoy himself at Coach's Corner. Oh, yeah. Wears all sports, all fun, all the time since 1991. You deserve it, Coach. Well, job well done, guys. Well done. Appreciate you doing this.
Thank you. And I want to say, I want to give you a shout out for all you do for the student athletes in Savannah, coverage you give, not to just GHSA schools, but also
all the small schools.
All the small schools as well. And so I think I've told you this before, we appreciate everything you're doing in terms of publicizing athletics in Savannah. So thank you.
That means a lot. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Good job. No lines. I mean, what a great ending there. And it's all about the kids. It's all about the coaches. And I do it for the love of the kids. That's why I started this whole thing, the Prep Sports Report. And now, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report on the internet. And he deserves it. I mean, only basketball championship here in Savannah, Georgia this year. The 2022 St. Andrews Lions, the AAA Georgia Independent Schools Association champion. All right. That's my 3 videos for the day. Got to thank Frank Silikowski and NFL Films for footballisms. That little guy mic'd up, Dick Butkus, okay? Then, of course, Casey Brown. I got to thank whoever filmed that at Georgia State and College for their game. I mean, gave me thrills because I watched that kid. He was a little kid. He was like 6, 7 years old when he was my water boy, way back when I coached Groves High School. And, of course, St. Andrews for letting me give Mel Abrams that alone. Now, you see what's behind me. We got the drums still on. We got the stage still set. We got low country audio doing all the prep work for the big concert here tonight. We had 3 bands last night. Okay, like I said, so I don't screw it up. For the Soundgarden events, the Coach's Corner Soundgarden events proudly presents the Legends of Rock Tribute Music Festival. Okay, you can still get tickets. Okay, here's the little flyer. Who do we got tonight? At 5 to 5:30, we got Monkey Man. They're the tribute to, of course, the Rolling Stones. If you never listened to the song Monkey Man. Then we got Cherry Bomb, tribute to Joan Jett. Then we got 84, tribute to Van Halen. And then wrapping it up at about 9:15 will be Hotel California, the tribute band for the Eagles. Last night, we had All Fired Up, which is a tribute band to Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar, Joan Jett, they were my favorites growing up. All right, one of my favorites. Excitable was a tribute to Def Leppard, another great band when I was growing up. And they wrapped it up last night with this band. Okay, so let me remove the flyer. And here's what was happening here last night in the Soundgarden.
Sometimes
to thank Lawrence Bennett for that little cut that's up on Coach's Corner Facebook page. I got a chance to watch it. I mean, it gives me the chills. I mean, just a great job. So remember, we have 4 bands tonight. Come out, check it out. Monkey Man, Cherry Bomb, 84, and Hotel California, Eagles, Rolling Stones, Joan Jett, and am I forgetting one other one? But anyway, there's 4 bands here starting tonight at 5 o'clock, and you've been seeing the guys behind me from Low Country Audio getting it set up for tonight. Make sure it's another wonderful experience, a night to never forget here at Coach's Corner in the Sound Garden. Well, that's it for now. Great show. Got to thank, of course, my guest, Tim Guidera from WTOC Morning Break, talking everything from football to golf to baseball. Then, of course, my Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from Savannah Country Day School, Cade Garola. And then, of course, the owner, the partner, whatever you want to call him, the president of the Savannah Ghost Pirates, Bob Ohrablo, joining me to talk about hockey here in Savannah, Georgia. God bless. God love you. Like I say every week, whatever you're doing today or tomorrow, always sit at the park. Until next week when we meet again, may it be your best week ever. God bless. Be safe. Pray for all those people in the Ukraine. Gotta love it. That's why we're free. We get to do what we got to do. People like that being suppressed, it's really heartbreaking, especially watching those little kids. God bless. I'll talk to you next week. Once again, don't forget tonight, the legends of the tribute band Festival Extravaganza right here at Coach's Corner. Go to Eventbrite. Get your tickets. Talk to you later.